Hello children, you are welcome to digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School Gadarwara. This video is for class 11th, subject is accounts, chapter number 14, financial statement. So let us understand the meaning of financial statement first. After completing all the process of accounting like journal, ledger, trial balance, rectification of errors, subsidiary books and etc. This is the last work of accounting process by a business enterprise where final accounts are made. So they are made at the end of year to ascertain what are the trading results of that period and what is the financial position of the business, and for which two accounts and one statement is made, and namely they are called income statement, comprises of two, trading account and profit and loss account. So trading account relates to purchasing and selling of commodities, either purchasing or you can say manufacturing or producing something. If it is a production unit, if it's a manufacturing unit, then cost of goods sold is found out and what is the net sales, so in which we find gross profit. And second is profit and loss account. This account is made to find out the net profit of the business after deducting indirect expenses from gross profit. Then second is position statement. This is also called balance sheet of the business. So this is not an account, it's a statement which shows the financial position of a business on that particular day, which shows that what are the assets of the business and what are the liabilities and what is the capital of the owner. So have a glance of importance or objective of financial statements. You can know profit and loss of the business easily by making trading and PL account. Financial position through which assets, liabilities can be known. Business can make a comparative study of the previous years or of the same type of competitive firms. What is the availability of financial resources on the basis of which prospects can be made, future plans can be made, and it is also helpful in the valuation of business, for which internal means it is useful for internal and external users. So what are they? Who are the internal users? Present investors, those who have invested their money with the business. They want to know whether the business is going into the right direction and they will have sufficient profit today and in future. Managers, they come to know the shortcomings and lackings of the business and accordingly rectifications can be made, what improvements are to be needed, on which they can make some policies and schemes, and it becomes easy to control and monitor, monitoring and supervising of all the units of productions. So it becomes easy for them. When we talk about the external users, so they are prospective investors. A business always seeks some new investors for it, so that the expansion of the business extension and the need of working capital can be completed. So if a business is found in a suitable state and it is good, it has got good financial position, then new investors can be attracted through this. Second, bank and financial institutions, from which a business always seeks to get a loan if they find the turnover of the business progressive. Moreover, if its solvency status is better and improving every time, so they can show their interest in providing loans for the business. Government, it is also essential for the government, because on the basis of this, government can evaluate by summing up all the individuals' outcomes. GDP can be known easily. Moreover, it helps government to assess tax leviation, means how much tax has to be imposed, all type of tax related to business, or it is an individual tax of the businessman, I mean to say income tax. Now we'll come to the next point, classification of capital and revenue. In the earlier chapter you were already taught that business relates with two items, capital items and revenue items. Capital items are related to the huge amount, whereas revenue items are related to the small amount. Moreover, with means it happens on the accrual basis. So when we talk about, there are 5: capital and revenue expenditure, capital revenue profit, capital and revenue losses, capital and revenue receipts, capital and revenue payments. So what is the distinction? So while making the distinction of all these, so circumstances has to be noticed, and in different business enterprises the same term can be taken in different way into consideration, whether it is capital one or this is a revenue one. So it has to be noted, and for which an accountant and expert must have a complete and thorough knowledge of accounting principles. So we'll look for capital and revenue expenditure. Capital expenditures are those which are incurred for a purchase of fixed assets for business, so that business can be enhanced and the efficiency of the business productivity is enhanced. They are of non-occurring nature. See, all the capital items, whether what type of it is, doesn't matter. If it is capital expenditure, capital loss, capital profit, capital whatever it is, definitely that will be of non-occurring nature. It happens once in a time, means it does not happen on accrual basis. It has got a huge amount, okay, and its impact means its impact is shown in successive years. कई सालों तक इसका प्रभाव दिखता रहता है. Now we'll talk revenue expenditures, which are incurred in normal course of business activities, and they do not increase the profit earning capacity of the business, but they maintain the efficiency of business assets and profit earning capacity of business. So happens in a normal course of business every time. Now we'll talk about capital and revenue profit. So what is capital profit? Again, the most important thing, it is of non-recurring nature and earned from normal business operation, but under some special circumstances. Of which are those circumstances? या तो फिक्स्ड असेट्स बेची उस पर प्रॉफिट हुआ हो, बिजनेस को खरीदने पर प्रॉफिट हुआ हो, कंपनी की बनाने से पहले जो प्रॉफिट हुआ हो, शेयर्स या डिबेंचर्स पे प्रीमियम मिल गया हो, शेयर्स को फोरफीच कर लिया गया हो, फोरफीचर हो गया हो, या फिर डिबेंचर्स का रेडम्पशन हुआ हो। तो ये सारे के सारे जो होते हैं ये कहाँ होंगे, ये सब क्या कहलाएंगे तुम्हारे कैपिटल प्रॉफिट। तो ये नॉर्मल कोर्स से नहीं मिलते, तो इनको हम पीएल अकाउंट में नहीं डालते, क्योंकि पीएल अकाउंट में नॉर्मल चीज़ें आती हैं, रेवेन्यू से रिलेटेड आता है। तो ऐसे प्रॉफिट्स जो होते हैं वो कैपिटल रिजर्व के फॉर्म में रखे जाते हैं। रेवेन्यू प्रॉफिट जो जनरल एक्टिविटी से मिलते हैं, जैसे कि कमीशन मिल गया, इंटरेस्ट मिला, रेंट मिला, डिस्काउंट मिला, ऐसे कुछ एग्जांपल्स हैं। इनको पीएल अकाउंट में अपन क्रेडिट साइड में अपन शो करते हैं, ठीक है, सो दैट नेट प्रॉफिट कैन बी फाउंड आउट। नाउ कैपिटल लॉसेस, जो कैपिटल प्रॉफिट में जहाँ जहाँ प्रॉफिट लिखा है वहाँ लॉस लिख दो, बाकी सब कुछ सेम है। फिक्स्ड असेट्स को बेचने से लॉस हो गया, शेयर डिबेंचर्स को डिस्काउंट पे बेचना पड़ा, डिबेंचर्स के रिडम्पशन पे प्रीमियम देना पड़ा, या फिर फिक्स्ड असेट्स ऑब्सोलेसेंस हो गई या उस एक्सीडेंट में वो नुकसान हो गया। तो इस प्रकार के या जो प्रीलिमिनरी एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं वो सारे के सारे कैपिटल लॉसेस की श्रेणी में आएंगे। देन रेवेन्यू लॉस, नॉर्मल लॉस होता है जो बिज़नेस के रोज़ अक्रल बेसिस में होता ही रहता है थोड़ा बहुत। तो इसमें कौन कौन सी चीज़ें जाएंगी, कुछ पैसा डूब गया, माल को बेचने से नुकसान हो गया, कमीशन देना पड़ा, फिक्स्ड असेट्स पर डेप्रिसिएशन लगा, किसी को डिस्काउंट देना पड़ा। तो ये जो होते हैं वो पीएल अकाउंट में ट्रांसफ़र होते हैं और पीएल अकाउंट के डेबिट साइड में शो किए जाते हैं। देन विल कम टू द कैपिटल रिसीट्स। कैपिटल रिसीट भी नॉन अकरिंग होगी, लमसम होगी, वंस इन अ टाइम होगी, और ये जो होता है इससे हम मतलब हमारी जो असेट्स है या कैपिटल फंड है ये इंक्रीज़ होता है। तो कहाँ कहाँ से हो सकता है ये, जब बिज़नेस शुरू होता है तो कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट होती है बिजनेसमैन के द्वारा, वो हो गई। बैंक से लोन मिला या किसी दूसरी जगह से लोन मिला, शेयर्स या डिबेंचर्स नए इशू किए जिससे कैपिटल फंड बढ़ा, या फिक्स्ड असेट्स को बेचने से पैसा आया, ये कैपिटल रिसीट्स है। देन रेवेन्यू रिसीट्स जो नॉर्मल बिजनेस ऑपरेशन से आती हैं, माल को बेचने से, ब्याज मिल जाने से, कमीशन मिलने से, ये सब रेवेन्यू रिसीट्स कहलाती हैं। अब लास्ट है इसका वीडियो का कैपिटल एंड रेवेन्यू पेमेंट्स। तो कैपिटल पेमेंट्स कौन से हैं, जो कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर्स के लिए किए जाएंगे, और रेवेन्यू पेमेंट्स जो कि नॉर्मल कोर्स ऑफ बिजनेस के लिए किए जाएंगे, ठीक है। सो दिस इज़ द एंड ऑफ योर वीडियो। विल टॉक अबाउट दीज 3, यानी कि ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट, पीएल अकाउंट और बैलेंस शीट के बारे में अपन नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बात करते हैं। थैंक यू।